Alright, so you guys know how other YouTubers try to look their best when they film a YouTube video? I feel like I always pick the worst times that I look the worst to film a YouTube video. Look at me. Self-care check. Alright guys, so I decided to do some self-care this morning and try a face mask for the first time in like a very long time. We'll see how this goes. I know I look ridiculous. I'm sorry if it bothers you, but I was just like, I just wanted to turn on my camera and sit down and talk for a little bit. So here I am, face mask and all. As you guys saw in my last video that I posted my vlog, I flew to Las Vegas to fly for a job interview for a news producer position at one of the stations in Las Vegas, and I ended up not accepting the job. Can I even talk about this? Am I gonna get sued? I don't know, I guess I'll lawyer up. But anyways, yeah, I ended up not accepting the job, and it wasn't anything like against the people that worked there or the station or anything like that. It just didn't feel like the right fit for me. I don't know, when you know, you know. Like you'll get that gut feeling, I guess, like this isn't the right time for me, or this isn't the right place, or I don't know. I just had a gut feeling that it wasn't the right fit for me personally, and so I ended up declining the job offer, which brings me to the point sorry, my family is home, but which brings me to the point of job hunting sucks so bad. And I don't think anyone that is adult, like your parents or your grandparents or your aunts and uncles, I don't think anyone can prepare you for a mess that is job hunting. And especially if you work in news, because then you have to deal with contracts, you have to deal with news directors, you have to deal with just so much, and I don't think anyone can prepare you for it. I definitely wasn't prepared. It's so tough. Job hunting in news is tough. Job hunting itself is tough. And if you're an adult like me, you know what I'm talking about. But like job hunting during everything that is going on right now is even tougher. I had this plan of I was gonna leave in June and I was gonna move and I wanted to go to Texas. That's my main plan. But nothing is open right now, and a lot of companies are in a hiring freeze. So like, what am I supposed to do? My boss here in Dayton wants an answer from me whether I'm gonna, you know, stay or whether I'm gonna go. But like, I don't want to stay. When people ask me like, why don't you want to stay, or whether you want to get out of here, like, you guys gotta realize I've been living in Dayton since I was like 9 or 10, and I'm about to turn 23 here in a few days, and it's like, it's my time to spread my wings and fly. I'm not one of those people that is afraid of moving, that is afraid of being by themselves, because if you don't know, I moved to a different country when I was 9. So that doesn't really scare me, but like, it's just my time. It's my time to go. It's my time to, you know, get out there, see the world, do different things, and be with different people and experience different things. And I feel like staying in Dayton for any longer is gonna stop my growth. That's just how I feel personally, and I'm not saying everyone's gonna feel that way where they are or how they feel about their hometown, but for me personally, I just feel like it's my time. It's my time to go. It really is, and I love this place. I love Dayton. There's nothing, I'm not saying this place sucks or the station that I work for sucks or anything like that. It's none of that. It's for personal reasons, and there's more to that I don't feel comfortable sharing just quite yet, but you know, it's my time to go. So, but with this going on, I can't go. I feel like if I go, because I do have job offers, and I have been in contact with other stations, with places that, you know, I wasn't really thinking about going, but I'm exploring the idea. But after thinking about it and talking to my parents, I just don't think, I don't know. I honestly don't even know what to think, because I feel like if I stay, it's just, I feel like I'm being held back. I don't know. Is that weird? I don't know. I feel like if I stay, it's just gonna delay me more with plans that I want to do. But if I don't stay, and if I take the risk of accepting a job in a new city where I know no one, where it'll just be me, and let's say for some reason there's layoffs happening later, because we truly don't know how all of this that is going on is going to affect, you know, the economy later on. I'm not saying right now, but later on. But yeah, let's just say for some reason there's layoffs happening and I get laid off and I'm in a new city where I have to pay rent and I'm on a lease, and like, what am I gonna do? You know, that's how I think. I always think, you know, I always try to see the big picture, although I'm a very impulsive person. I'm not gonna deny that. I am super impulsive. But I do, when it comes to decisions like this, I do try to see the big picture, and I do try to look at the what ifs and analyze. And although fortune favors the bold, which is one of my favorite, you know, sayings, sometimes the risk is just not worth it for now, you know? So I'm trying to analyze and see like what my big plan is and what my next move is, and I just don't know, because you know, there's so much to think about when it comes to a new job, or staying where you're at. You know, am I gonna get a raise? Is it gonna be a nice raise to where I can, you know, afford to live and do other things? And you know, I like to travel, so that's something I don't really want to sacrifice when I move somewhere or when I move out of my parents' house. Like, I do want to still see the world and experience things. I don't want to be, you know, work to death and don't see anything and don't experience stuff. That's something I'm not willing to compromise. And you know, I do have family in Mexico. My grandma lives in Mexico that I do want to see, and you know, I want to have enough money for that too. So like, accepting a new job isn't just, you know, okay, I'm gonna go there, that's, you know, whatever you pay me, you know. No. And like, I know my value as a producer now. I know I'm good. I know I'm good at my job, and I know what I have to bring to the table. So like, you know, some of the money offers, and you know, it's not about the money, but it, you know, when it comes to the big picture, it kind of is. But you know, some of the money offers, it just wasn't I couldn't even live on. So I don't know, it's just it's very hard, you know, I hate thinking about the money, because for me it's never about the money. Money is just not the thing that revolves around my world. I know other people feel different, but I feel like you can always make it work even if you don't have that much money. And you know, I've always been smart about my money. I do have money saved up, and you know, if I'm in a pickle, I can get out of it, but not a lot of people are privileged like that. So I know for other people it is about the money, and I'm not saying money isn't important, because it is. But for me personally, it's not about the money. It's about if it makes me happy. It's about if I can, you know, have the freedom to do other stuff. And just by the way I see things around me and the stations I've been to, or the stations I've talked to, and just the news field as a whole, I just feel like wherever you go, you're just like, one, the pay is not great. Two, I've said this before, if you're gonna go into news, just know it's like very demanding, and you know, freedom isn't really quite there. So I don't know, I'm trying to, you know, think about all the what ifs and what could happen. And I'm sorry, I just looked at me. I look so ridiculous with the mask on. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god, okay.
But you know, I'm trying to think of everything, and I mean, working in news does make me happy, but at the end of the day, other stuff makes me happier. You see what I mean? Like, the passion is there, but it's not enough. So I'm trying to see what all of my options are, and if I stay here, can I just stay here for a year? Because you know, I don't know if you guys know this, news people out there, a news contract for producers is by standard 2 years. It can be 3 years if you go to bigger market, I think. I don't know, I don't work in a big market. You know, for markets like mine, I'm market 64, it's a 2-year minimum contract. And you know, if you try to get out of it, you could, you know, there's like lawsuits involved and money and all of that. So like, I don't want to sign a 2-year contract and then in a year everything goes back to normal-ish, and you know, I want out and I can't, and I have to, and it's a whole mess. I don't want to commit to 2 years to live in Dayton, another 2 more years to live in Dayton, because I honestly think, and I said it at the beginning of this video, my time is up here. I need to move on in order to do bigger and better things in my life. Hopefully I can stay here a year, or you know, with the other stations that I'm talking to, what are they gonna offer me, or you know, what it's gonna look like. And I'm not sure yet. I'm still in the middle of all of it. And this may be too transparent, and this video could get me in trouble, but I feel like I wanted to make this video for my future self, you know, wherever I'm at in 5-10 years, I can look back and like, wow, that girl was a hot mess going through a meltdown, but you know, she made it out. I don't know. I like YouTube because it can be as a video diary, and that's how I'm treating it. I love that other people want to watch my videos and want to subscribe and want to listen to me and watch whatever I put out there, but you know, these videos are mostly for me. And I've always said it, like I don't care if only 3 people watch my videos, like that video is for me. And you know, I'm a big memory hoarder, and I always like to look back on memories, and that's why I made a YouTube video, and that's why I love Instagram. I just always want to be able to look back and, you know, see where I was at that point in my life, and maybe my future self can learn from something that I've said or something that I did. I don't know. I just wanted to make this video be super transparent with all of you, especially who are in news or who are young adults like me. I'm 22, so, you know, just barely entering the adult world. Job hunting, it's tough. It's tough for many reasons, but it's tough. I don't think anyone ever prepares you for it, and I just wanted to let all of you young adults know, like, you're not alone. Trust me, all of us are going through this, and you know, especially with this, it kind of, you know, changes everyone's plan and everyone's life, and we just kind of have to go with it and hope for the best. When we're younger, and as teenagers and as young adults, people always ask you, like, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? And usually I've always had an answer for that question. Whenever that question came up, I was like, yes, I'm ready. This is the question that, you know, I always think about in my head. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna be in 5 to 10 years? If you ask me that now, I honestly have no idea. I don't know what exactly I want to do. I don't know if I'm gonna stay in news. I don't know if I'm, you know, gonna go do something else. I just don't know. And it kind of sucks when you're a young adult, because I feel like society expects you to have your life together. But you know, me, I could, for a long time I wanted to be in news, but like, what if that's just not the fit for me? And I feel like a lot of people go through that, and it's not talked about enough, which I don't know why. That should be talked about more, because this is tough, like feeling like you're the only one that feels this way. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way, but like trying to find other people that have felt that way or feel that way, it's tough. No one wants to talk about it, but I want to talk about it because I don't care, okay? This is tough, and this sucks, and you know, feeling like you don't even know if you're on the right path anymore, that's very tough. We'll figure it out, you know. When you're young, I feel like you have time to figure things out, and I'm grateful that I feel this way so early on in my life, and not when I'm 40, when I have a family, when I'm married, when other people depend on me. You know, I feel like it's great to feel this way now, because I have time to kind of take a break, figure it out, stop my life, and you know, explore my options. And that's what I'm gonna do, and that's the message of this whole video is, you know, you guys aren't alone. If you're out there looking for a job, you're going through this whole job hunting thing, especially now. It's tough, and I know, and other people know, and if you know how it feels, comment down below. You know, I feel like we should all unite, talk to each other, be there for each other, and encourage each other, and you know, tell each other that it's all gonna be okay eventually. And you know, if whatever you're doing now isn't making you happy, that's fine. Especially if you're young, who cares? Start over, pursue a new career, do other things, whatever it is. I feel like at this point, you know, whatever, do what you want. Do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, life is short. And yeah, that was my tangent. I have a minute left of this mask. I was only supposed to leave it on for 20 minutes, and I'm sensitive skin, so if I have a reaction to this, I'm gonna be really upset. I probably shouldn't have done this. Just wanted to check in with you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing great. I'm sending lots of love to all of you. I know these are hard times, but just know you can always reach out to me. You can always, whatever you need, I want to be there to help any of you. Even if it's just to talk, I'm there. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. I will see you guys next Sunday. I'm gonna try to make Sundays my posting times, okay? I'm gonna try. No promises, but I'm gonna try. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me on this self-care rant chat, you know, whatever. Hopefully here in a few months things will be different, or in a few years I can look back on this and be like,
wow, I was going through a lot, but I got through it.
and we all will, and I have faith and all of that. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. My camera's dying and I have to take this mask off. Ooh. Okay, bye. Bye.